Good morning. Welcome to Marilyn's Market Minute. This Marilyn's Market Minute will not be a minute. It will probably be 3 minutes because what we're going to be talking about today is very important to first-time home buyers. It is the new mortgage stress test that the Government of Canada has introduced effective January 1st, 2018. What does that mean for you? It means that you're going to have to qualify for a first-time mortgage at a higher rate of interest than previous years. And another thing that I'm going to be doing today is reading off a piece of paper because this is too important for me to fluff up. So here we go. Let's break it down. Typically, the mortgage stress test was applied to all insured mortgages. Insured mortgages meaning that you had 20% less down payment, or sorry, less than 20% down payment of the mortgage value. Not anymore. It means even if you have greater than 20%, you're going to be affected by this new stress test. So it will reduce everyone's borrowing capacity to a minimum, let me repeat that, minimum of 18.5%. The larger the gap between your pre-approval interest rate and the stress test, the further the impact you will see. So here's an example. You make $85,000 a year and you may have another $500 a month debt load. You've been offered through a bank a 5-year fixed mortgage at 3.09% with a 20% down payment, and the mortgage is amortized over 25 years. So it's a typical conventional mortgage. The new qualifying benchmark rate as set by the government is 4.99%. Your new qualification, effective January 1st, 2018, is now 5.09%. That means you can afford a purchase price of $438,026. In previous year, 2017, taking into account that it's a fixed 5-year, amortized over 25%, income's the same, debt load is the same, your purchase price would have been $515,000. See what I mean? The government wants to make sure that you can afford payments at a higher interest rate than the actual rate of your mortgage contract. And again, the new benchmark rate for Canadian, or for the Bank of Canada, is 4.99%. If you're going for an uninsured mortgage, which means you have higher than a 20% down payment, the stress test is now based again at the bench rate of 4.99%, or, and this is a big or, a fixed term rate plus 200 basis points, whichever is greater. The lender decides that at the time of the mortgage approval, what it is. Is it the 4.99% that's added or the 200 basis points? If you've purchased a home prior to January 1st and you haven't moved in yet, there's no need to worry about this rule. If you have a firm agreement of purchase and sale, firm meaning all conditions are waived and you're ready to move, then they will be honoring the old rule. All lenders will be honoring the old rule of 2017. That's why there was a huge rush in December for first-time buyers to go and buy their house and have a firm offer in place by December 31st, 2017. Here's one. Is there any chance of actually, as a buyer, bypassing all of this stress test? Credit unions, as of this videotaping, which is January 4th, 2018, are not bound by this new rule because they are provincially governed, not federally governed. However, they could change their rules to match the new stress test as well. Private lenders are not governed by these rules either. So what my big thing to you is, what my biggest piece of advice to you is this year is go through the mortgage lenders and make sure what you're signing is what you want. And do your homework. You can go to your lender that is currently your lender now. You can go to a mortgage broker, you can go to the credit union, and you certainly can go to a private lender, but make sure that the rates that they're offering you is what you can live with. That's it. Thank you.